Hey everyone, I'm going to be responding to this pile of shit from the American Thinker, and I've scanned it, and I'm already pissed off. I'm not going to be fucking kind, I'm not going to pull any fucking punches, because fuck the people who wrote this, and fuck people who don't like homeless people, and don't help homeless people, and fucking judge homeless people, instead of putting them in fucking places that have nobody in them. There's like millions of fucking just vacant houses. And we don't put, homeless people in the fucking houses. You know, it's shelter's one of the things we need to fucking strive and just survive. And people act as if it's a right. Fucking, okay. The real cost of homelessness. Apparently, you've given up your fucking soul. Noel Annenberg. I'll leave a link to it if you want to go read this shit for yourself. I suggest you fucking get blackout drunk before you read it. I'm not doing that. Because I'm a fucking idiot. But let's get to it. In 2016, Los Angeles Mayor Gil Garcetti proclaimed, "As might an emperor or king." It's really funny that you're criticizing them for this, but you're okay with Trump doing almost the exact same shit with worse results. Yeah. He would empower citizens to transform their streets and urban corridors into vibrant, walkable spaces that reflect the unique characteristics of their communities. As of September 2020, Los Angeles has solved its homeless problem. The approximate 60,000 homeless encamped on Los Angeles streets, urban corridors, parks, and freeway underpasses vanished to be replaced by approximately 60,000 unhoused residents. Yeah, they don't have shelter. Fucking. Empowered by Garcetti's Hands Off the Homeless Order of Protection, issued for public health and safety reasons. Yeah, let's harass the fucking, the worst people, the people who are worst off. Let's fucking harass them. Because that makes fucking sense. That's something Jesus would fucking do. These unhoused are reimagining their lives free of health and safety regulations and taxation applicable to the housed. I guarantee fucking to you they want a house, but they can't get it because it's fucking expensive, and for whatever reason we fucking charge money for shelter, one of the things you fucking need to not die. Because capitalism's great, isn't it? You fucking scumbags. Enter Hollywood screenwriter W. Peter Iliff. What's really fucked up is the Iliffs own a shit ton of stuff where I fucking live. Maybe not these Iliffs, but they have the last name Iliff, and they're a bunch of rich, self-entitled scumbags. So, Point Break, Varsity Blues trumps America. Iliff is a homeowner and father with that rarest of 21st century qualities, common sense. Iliff's cozy Spanish revival home is a short walk from the Cattaraugus underpass of the Christopher Columbus Transcontinental Highway. Several months ago, which, by the way, that's Interstate 10. Several months ago, hardcore addicts erected a palatial 35-foot by 10-foot hovel that blocked the sidewalk in one traffic lane in the tunnel. And I'm supposed to feel bad for the rich people who have to confront their excess and their fucking sins. Like, I'm supposed to feel sympathy for this overpriced, overpaid scumbag. Look at this piece of shit, right? Look at this piece of shit. He has a face you could never tire of punching. This smug piece of shit. Like, god damn, just fucking break his, I would love to see Alistair Overeem break this motherfucker's face in. Shit, Israel Adesanya, fucking, I would love to see him. Kamara Usman could probably kick this fat fuck's face right into the fucking pavement. I would fucking love to see him get that smug fucking smile broken out of his fucking mouth. Like, that is. I'm so rich. Fucking goddamn. The Christopher Columbus Highway bisects Iliff's neighborhood. Families living on the south side must walk through the underpass to shop along the Robertson Boulevard urban corridor or take their children to Rainier Park, both of which are on the highway's north side. Hey, how about you give these homeless people homes? How about you put these people in fucking shelter, like actual shelters, not homeless shelters? Well, how about you put them in any number of the fucking empty, vacant, unrented fucking apartments in LA? But that's not gonna fucking happen because capitalism needs to thrive. You fucking scum fucks. One homeless man wielding a lead pipe chased a father and his 4-year-old boy away as he screamed he would crush the father's skull. Which, again, like, they might have, like, these people might have mental health issues going on. There's so many, like, new, like, I just love how, it's like, I'm fucking fairly certain if our health care system wasn't dog shit and people didn't have to pay for something that is a requirement of us surviving, maybe this shit wouldn't be a fucking problem. But again, capitalism is the backbone of this country, and people who, again, this person is like, oh, he fucking, instead of sympathizing with the person who, obviously is at the end of his fucking rope, the person who literally is living on the fucking street. Like, nobody chooses to live on the fucking street. Like, people have been forced on the street, especially during COVID. Fucking, like, that's the fucked up thing. People have been evicted during COVID. How the fuck is that a thing? Firstly, why the fuck do we evict anybody? Again, we need shelter to not die, you know, uh, so we don't die of exposure. But like again, fucking, we need to make money because money's great. Another accosted a terrified young mother walking to the park with her baby in a stroller. They threatened motorists driving through, filched bicycles, and burglarized homes for months as the stench from their fetid encampment grew unbearable. They were seriously like, I love it. The fucking homeless. How dare they be homeless next to the rich people? How dare the fucking, how dare these poor people inconvenience the really well-off fucking people? How dare they? What the fuck is broken in your head? Like, what the fuck? I just, help the fucking people. Don't fucking judge them, help them. Don't fucking, again, put them in a fucking house. Put them in an apartment. Give them shelter. Like, fucking get them help. Help them. Don't fucking point and look and stare and fucking just, stigmatize these fucking people. Help them. Help them, you sacks of shit. I live steadily receive messages from moms and nannies terrified to walk through the tunnel. Why the fuck is he getting messages from? Why the fuck? I have repeatedly petitioned the city council president, uh, Herb Wesson Jr., and police for help. Garcetti's order prevented police action. Which again, like, what the fuck are they gonna do? They're gonna fucking harass the shit out of these homeless people, destroy their fucking, their tents and shit, the things that they use as makeshift shelters, the things you're not supposed to fucking live in because they're fucking, they're not all weather facilities. Weston, who represents a majority black and Latino council district south of the highway, ignored them. Serendipitously, a homeless outreach group sued Los Angeles in federal court. The complaint claimed the city had failed to shelter the homeless per the terms of a $1 billion homeless relief bond approved by voters. The complaint also asked the court to order Los Angeles' removal of persons living in freeway underpasses because of exposure to excessive heat and exhaustion. Heat and exhaust, not exhaustion, exhaust. U.S. District Judge David Carter agreed. He enjoined the city of Los Angeles to move the homeless out of the tunnels, including the Cattaraugus underpass. After the police arrested the Cattaraugus addicts on robbery charges, Iliff, along with his neighbors, quickly raised money on GoFundMe to buy boulders for placement along the tunnel sidewalk. Why the fuck? Firstly, you're fucking rich, dude. Why the fuck are you GoFunding me? Why the fuck are you GoFunding this shit, okay? You're a fucking Hollywood writer, asshole. You have fucking money. Like, I guarantee you own a house in fucking LA. You have money. Why the fuck are you GoFunding this? GoFunding me this? That makes no fucking sense in the world, and you are a scumfuck. You are a fucking worthless worm. You deserve, if there are Cenobites, if there are real Cenobites, which, hopefully, if they're real Cenobites, you deserve to be tortured by them. You deserve to feel nothing but pain for the rest of your fucking life. Why don't you fucking help these people? Why don't you put these people in fucking rehab if they're addicts? Put them in fucking rehab, get them clean, house them. You have enough fucking money, you cocksucker. You piece of shit. Get the fuck out of here. Like, seriously, you own a fucking house. You have a 1.2 million fucking dollars. Who the fuck needs 1.2 million fucking dollars in net worth? Do something with it. Do something with it, you fucking scum shit. Don't hoard the wealth, you piece of shit. You fucking worthless human cum stain. They wanted to keep the tunnel clean and safe. They wanted to keep a fucking tunnel safe, not the people who were forced to live in the fucking tunnel. Think about that. Think about how fucked up that is. They cared more about a fucking tunnel than they did about the fucking people who were forced by circumstance to fucking live in the fucking tunnel. Very fucking Christian of you, Iliff, you fucking cum stain, you cum dumpster, you fucking piece of shit. You fucking should have been a aborted piece of dog shit. Fuck. Iliff and his Rebel Alliance, fuck you. The Rebel Alliance would have fucking helped the poor fucking people. They wouldn't have kicked them out. They wouldn't have put fucking hostile architecture in this fucking path. They would have helped the fucking people. They would have helped them, not fucking shit on them. Again, I will remind you, this motherfucker's worth $1.2 billion. He lives in fucking LA. I'm sure he fucking knows really rich people. He made Point Break, right? He wrote it. I fucking wish Keanu Reeves would go to this motherfucker's house and kick him in the dick until he started coughing up fucking blood. I hope Keanu, if Keanu knows about this, I hope he fucking destroys this cockstain's fucking life. Because Keanu seems like a genuinely decent fucking person. He seems like he genuinely fucking cares. This motherfucker is evil. Like, they don't want to fix the problem. They just don't want the problem where they have to be inconvenienced by the problem. You know, they don't have sympathy. They don't have empathy. They don't have fucking emotions. They're psychopaths and sociopaths. They don't care about other human fucking beings suffering. Remove piles of rubbish, jugs of urine, feces, and used syringes. Steam cleaned the area, then set the boulders. They liberated the underpass. Families could safely pass through. And those dirty fucking poor people who are homeless weren't stinking up the fucking place anymore. We could we could have helped them, but now we're gonna pay for big fucking rocks to make it fucking so that way they can't fucking live in this area close to us, and put fucking the homeless predicament right in their fucking faces. They don't want to be inconvenienced. They don't want to help people. They don't want to be inconvenienced by the excesses of capitalism. Within hours, a phalanx of homeless outreach groups with no stake in either's community. They don't fuck your community. They care about fucking people. They care about fucking human beings, not this fucking worthless cum stain. Fuck your community. If your community didn't want, if they wouldn't help people, fuck that community. A fucking pox on their community. I hope every single one of their fucking kids gets fucking COVID. Anybody who fucking shit on these homeless fucking people, especially during the fucking pandemic, anybody, any fucking buddy who helped this fuckstick do this shit, their families deserve to get fucking COVID and have irreparable fucking damage done to their lungs to teach them a fucking lesson. Because apparently being personally fucking affected by something, apparently fucking a biblical goddamn plague fucking coming through, fucking is the thing they need to be taught to be fucking humans. Bombarded Weston's office with demands for the immediate removal of the hostile architecture, i.e., boulders. Yes, it's hostile. It's hostile to humans. You're making it harder on the already fucked over. Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you. I hope you become homeless one fucking day and nobody fucking helps you. I hope you go get fucking homeless. You go to one of your rich fucking friends and they tell you to go fuck yourself. Because apparently that's what you fucking need to be taught a fucking lesson. Weston tweeted the boulders were wrong on so many levels and assured the outreach that he and his team were working to remove the hostile boulders. The humanitarian outreach groups also doxed and sent anonymous death threats to Ilif and others on the GoFundMe list. Good! Fuck you! You fucking you GoFunded me hostile architecture meant to fuck over the homeless. Fuck you! You deserve death threats. You deserve to be fucking doxxed. Your life deserves to be fucking made horrible. Fuck you. I hope your career is fucking ended, motherfucker. I hope your professional fucking career is fucking done. I'm supposed to feel sympathy for this piece of shit. I'm supposed to feel fucking sympathy for this heartless, evil piece of shit. Not gonna fucking happen. I'm not gonna lose sleep if this motherfucker gets COVID and gets his lungs all fucked up. Instead of helping the homeless, they helped themselves. Fuck you. You are literally the worst people on the fucking planet. Within hours, the city served I live with a notice to remove the boulders or face felony dumping charges. A cowardly committee council condemned Isle's group's action. Oh, it's cowardly! Motherfucker, this person spent how much fucking money on rocks instead of fucking people? Fuck this guy. Fuck him into the dirt and into dust. Anybody who paid into this deserves death threats, deserves to be doxxed. Their lives deserve to be fucking ruined because of this shit. You know what's cowardly? Doing this to the homeless because you're punching fucking down. You're not helping them. You're getting the fucking problem away from your view because you don't want to look at the fucking sad reality of the fucking shitty economic system we fucking live in. Protesters flooded a virtual council hearing on Zoom, turning it into something akin to the Communist Chinese struggle sessions used during Mao's Cultural Revolution to humiliate dissidents publicly. These people should be fucking humiliated. They spent money on fucking rocks instead of living, breathing people who need help. These people need to be humiliated. They need to be flogged. They need to be flayed, metaphorically speaking. They need to be brought down to the fucking bottom of the fucking barrel. They need to be broken the fuck down, made fucking humble. Break their fucking backs, make them fucking humble. To avoid felony charges, Isla suffered the humiliation of begging forgiveness for his and his neighbors' attempt to keep their families safe. And you could have kept your family safe and not been a colossal shit stain. You could have helped the homeless people who were in your area instead of ignoring them. You could have gotten them help if they were mentally ill, if they were going through some shit. You could have fucking helped them. You could have helped them in any way, shape, or fucking form, but you didn't. You made it harder on them. Fuck you. You should be ashamed of yourself. You should be in a current shame spiral for the way you treated other human fucking beings. I fucking hate you. I didn't even know who the fuck you are. I fucking hate you now. I hate you with a deep-seated fucking passion. Because you're such a fucking mean, capricious, selfish, narcissistic scumbag. While speaking at Isla's struggle session, an emigre from the former Soviet Union, now fighting for socially just outcomes a la Karl Marx here, said, in all of these discussions, the unhoused person has been framed as some kind of intrusion or public safety hazard. He is a resident of this neighborhood and has as much of a stake in it as anyone who owns a home here. Exactly, where does this unhoused resident receive income tax, property tax, and utility bills? Why the fuck does that? They're fucking people! Love thy neighbor, motherfucker! It doesn't say love thy neighbor only if they're in a fucking house. It says love thy neighbor. Love your fellow human. But you're incapable of that, are you? Apparently. You're incapable of human fucking emotion. You're fucking again, how the fuck are I'm supposed to feel sorry for this piece of shit? Nuh-uh. The city's overzealous coronavirus lockdown bankrupted small businesses by the thousands while allowing big box stores to operate. I love how big box stores have, they exploit their workers so they have a shit ton of money so they can do the things to keep their stores open. The means to keep places open, if they were, if they are fucking, necessary, fucking should have been provided by the state. But that's not going to fucking happen. The result, Los Angeles' reimagined urban corridors are deserted, like the streets in 28 days. I think you mean 28 days later, not 28 days. Because yeah, 28 days is a Sandra Bullock movie. 28 days later is what you're thinking about. And you literally just compared homeless people to a fucking virus. Peter Iliff, who tried to be reasonable, let's spend money on fucking rocks instead of helping the people. That's fucking reasonable. And a city unhinged awaits his fate. The addicts are moving back into the Cattaraugus underpass. All this as Garcetti, Team Wesson, the spineless city council, the Lilliputian Board of County Supervisors, and their Pravda, the Los Angeles Times, are at work reimagining law enforcement. Hey, asshole, how about you go fund me? Why don't you start a GoFundMe? Why don't you fucking help these people get into houses, get into treatment? Why the fuck don't you do that? Because you don't like sharing your money. You like hoarding it because you're a fucking evil piece of shit. Seriously, a fucking pox upon your houses. Fucking seriously, fucking let's get biblical on this shit. This, I feel like, is worthy of a goddamn biblical fucking plague. Let's fucking let's have every firstborn child of the people who did this shit all fucking get coronavirus. Let's have that fucking happen. Because apparently, unless it directly affects them, and it's unmovable and it's unavoidable, these fucking shit stains won't fucking listen. Mayor Garcetti and Councilman Wesson could have fought the state court's order without incurring political damage. Neighboring cities do not allow fetid homeless encampments to proliferate. Old rail cars could have been converted to individual shelters kept on railroad sidings. Why the fuck doesn't little Iliff cunt do it? I suspect the socialists running this city have perpetuated the homeless epidemic to further divide Los Angeles citizens. As Saul Alinsky's Rules for Radicals, I've never read that fucking book. I don't know anybody who's actually read the fucking book. It's only really right-wing people that I ever see bring up this fucking book. Whenever possible, go outside the expertise of the enemy. Here you want to cause confusion, fear, and retreat. When they house the unhoused and the unhinged at odds, madness rules the day. The only rational thing left to do is pray for surf. How about all these supposed fucking Christians band together and help the fucking homeless people, these unhoused individuals? Why the fuck don't they do that instead of pissing, moaning, and buying fucking rocks at exorbitant prices just to fuck the poor people over even more? Fucking fucking ridiculous. It's fucking ridiculous. It really fucking is. that I'm supposed to fucking feel sympathy for this worthless human being. It's like I'm supposed to give a shit about fucking Trump getting COVID. Get the fuck out of here. I'm not gonna have any sympathy for these fucking evil fucks. They can go fuck themselves right off a fucking cliff. Peace out, everybody.